Rival watch.
Rival watch.
On Friday,
Yes.
that's right. So there's a few stories this week. Okay, let's just right. So Barcelona, they're not our close rivals at all.
No,
but,
not domestic rivals.
But we need to chat about this, man. Like, because this is
massive. This is like, I've been listening to Spanish football experts, and they're saying this is like one of the biggest like league controversies that's ever hit the league.
Oh yeah, any league, I think. Like, it's just ridiculous. So for those who don't know, on Friday, just gone, so that would have been the 10th, I believe. On Friday, a court heard that Barcelona have indicated for corruption and breach of trust and false business records. Prosecutors allege Barca paid €8.4 million or 7.4 million quid to Jose Maria Enriquez. I can't say that other name. Negreira, thank you, and his company in return for favorable refereeing decisions. Now, that's bad on its own. Gets worse. Barcelona, who deny any wrongdoing, acknowledged the payments were made to Dan's Nil between 2001 and 2018. Now, the club described the company as a external technical consultant, which is the most load of bollocks I've ever heard in my life, which was apparently paid to compile video reports related to professional referees. Now, this was with the aim to complement the information required by the coaching staff. Now, Barcelona have come out and said... let's just hang on. So Barcelona obtained and maintained a strictly confidential verbal agreement with Enriquez and Negreira, can't say his name, so that in his capacity as vice president of the technical arbitral committee, and in exchange for money, the latter carries out the actions tending to benefit Barcelona in decisions by the referee. Now, here's the bloody cheese, right? Here it is. Barcelona have come out and said they done it in self-defense. So they first said, they're just consultants, technical consultants. And now they're like, okay, we sort of done it. All right, it was in self-defense because Real Madrid have apparently done the exact same thing. And the refs have helped Real Madrid. So... with all this being said, I think everybody's in the mud, and apparently there's a very, very, very strong possibility of relegation.
I mean, this kind of confirms the feelings that people have had about, especially those, the two big, for years, especially those two big Spanish clubs. And the allegations that UEFA Lona, people used to call Barcelona UEFA Lona, especially after what happened to us in the Champions League when we got cheated out of that game. Remember, that referee absolutely shagged us. I cried that night. I literally cried that night because I was so angry.
Same.
This news is unbelievable. Yeah, they paid him £7 million over the course of 17 years.
Yeah.
This is over multiple like managing directors, multiple
loads
like CEOs. You know what I mean? Like constant. And as you said, like this is to the guy who was the vice chair of like their refereeing body. Yeah. So you know how we have Pogmol, they have their own CTA.
Outrageous.
Just like absolutely mental, crazy.
Yeah.
As I said, I was listening to a European football podcast today, and they were saying that like every fan in La Liga is absolutely fuming. And are like openly. I think some of the fans, they played Athletic Bilbao this weekend.
Yeah,
some of the fans from one of the ultra groups were making like fake notes of paper that had written Mafia on it and were throwing it onto the pitch. So like there is palpable discord as a famous Chelsea fan and big anger amongst the league and probably all of Europe.
Oh, most definitely.
With what
I feel cheated.
Yeah, literally, it's just crazy. It's like it is. I mean, it is literally like the most blatant, seemingly the most blatant instance of like it's not match fixing, I guess, but it's close.
It's very close.
But I can't. It's weird because I can't believe it.
No,
but in a way, I can't believe it.
I can't fathom it, but like. I think we all had a little inkling, didn't we? It was all like the amount of stuff that happened, like the amount of like refereeing decisions, especially when you're playing at home with them. And it's just like,
and all of the crazy financial stuff they've done over the last years of their economic levers. Like, it calls into question everything they're doing. It's like, if they're doing this, what else are they doing?
Exactly. And as you
terrible.
said, through multiple bloody directors, multiple managers, multiple everything, and everybody's gone, oh, do we do that? I'll just go on and do, I won't, I'll turn a blind eye sort
I'm
of
not
thing.
going to change this. Exactly. We'll keep doing it. No, it's crazy.
Oh, it makes me angry, man, because it's like, you know what? God forbid, but if we got found out to be doing this, I don't know if I could support them anymore. Like, it's just blatant cheating, man. And you're meant to be one of the biggest clubs in the world. Like, if it was like Burnley, no one give a fuck. But you're Barcelona, man. Like, you've won how many bloody titles? How many bloody Champions Leagues? Like, ridiculous. And as you said, with the other financial shit going into it, what else have they been up to? Because it seems just, as we've always said, it's a farmers' league, because it's always just Real Madrid or bloody Barcelona at the top two. And we wonder bloody why, because both of them are bloody cheating.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
We have to say allegedly.
Other teams are available.
It's a crazy story. And I really hope that, like, similar to, obviously, the Man City thing here in England, I really hope that the hammer gets dropped heavy on them. But as with all of these things, it's going to take a long time, probably some court cases and some investigations. So we'll see. But definitely, although, as you said, not domestic rivals, definitely worth mentioning, because it is a crazy story.
It's crazy.
In other crazy news, last night, Man City beat RB Leipzig 7-0, and Haaland scored 5 goals. Obviously,
in the Champions League, people.
In the Champions League game, I know. Absolutely crazy. I saw a clip of him getting interviewed after the game, and he did say to Pep, why couldn't you keep me on so I could get my double hat-trick? It would have been nice.
Well, there's a little rumour going around, because Messi's got the record for that, which is 6-0, which is 6 goals to a single person in a Champions League game. And people were saying, oh, Pep just took him off to protect Messi's record, which, you know what, Haaland wasn't playing bad, let's be honest. No, so why would you take him off?
It
makes no sense. That's the only thing I can
got 7 goals.
That's the only thing I can think of, is for him to protect Messi's record, which I think is, I mean, it's weird, but like,
it's weird.
It's just like, it's going to get beaten at some point. Why not Haaland? Like,
I know.
It makes no sense.
Worth saying, he has 30 Champions League goals in 25 games, and he's only 22, by the way. Just so everyone knows, he's only 22.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of people were upset when he came to the league, because, it was like, oh no, I know. It was like, oh no, it's another great player we have to, like, get back.
He's
but do you know what? I love
man.
it. Like a monster like
we'll
that.
never see
I
this
love
again.
To have him in the league. No, exactly. Like,
never
it's so
ever see this again. Like, this is a once in a lifetime thing, and we're seeing it live, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. We get to enjoy it. And
you know what?
Enjoy it.
He is Man City's top goal scorer ever.
Yeah, I saw that
in his first year, and it's only March, and we had a World Cup, so we haven't even played all the games. There's like 10 games left of the Prem. Some more somewhere else, but like 39 he's on now. So 38 was the thing. That was his 4th goal, and then his 5th goal put him up to 39. The greatest goal scorer Man City's ever seen in his first season.
I'm not a City fan, so I don't know if there's someone better.
Probably not.
Maybe Aguero.
Yeah, that's what I could
was
think.
He even? But clearly, if Haaland has broken that record, that does technically make him the best goal scorer they've ever had in a single season.
It is.
So
it is. Yeah.
It's hard to argue
already.
Let's move on from Haaland. His massive body and his massive whatever. Arsenal went on to beat Fulham 3-0. Literally slapped them up in the first half.
Unfortunately,
they're looking good again. It looks more and more likely.
Are they back?
It makes me sick.
Are they back after the
sick?
Are they back after the shady stint they had?
They looked really good. So I think they probably are back in a really good spot. And Jesus came on in that game as well. So I think they're back and looking back to their best. And again, I'm hoping for a disaster at some point, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we have to keep an eye out for that. United drew 0-0 with bottom of the league Southampton.
Not as bad.
We got beaten by Southampton.
Not as bad as being beat by them, but to get beat 7-0 against Liverpool, and then the following week get a draw with Southampton, who's bottom of the league. Are they still
Yeah.
managerless? I don't know. Are they?
No,
No, they
the
got
guy who
someone?
stepped in, their caretaker, was made like a
A
full-time,
proper one.
so,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, bottom of the league, Southampton and Man United draw.
Crazy.
We love all that.
Yeah,
So
this season's been crazy.
you know.
And Casemiro got sent off
Yeah,
again, by the way.
again,
His
again.
second red card
Yeah.
this season, which means he actually misses 4 games
Yeah.
from the red card suspension. And another weird stat is that he'd never been sent off before in his career before he came to the Premier League.
Yeah. And he's had 2 red cards in the same season. So he's never had a straight red ever anywhere. And now all of a sudden he plays for Man United.
He's getting sent off left, right, and centre. Paul
Wonder why.
No, I know. So that's 7 games of the season he's going to miss through suspension,
That's
red card suspension.
mental.
It's crazy. Thanks for listening to The Pride. If you enjoyed what you heard, feel free to leave us a review on your podcast app of choice, and maybe drop a like or follow on our YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram pages. And as always, up the Chels.